Well, we finally made it. Haunted house season is officially kicking off. And I'm here today at Cedar Point for Halloweekends Haunt 2018. This video is going to be all the haunts and all the scare zones, both at night and during the day. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to film inside the haunted houses, but I should be able to get a lot of footage of the scare zones. And I'm not going to necessarily do it in the order that I'm showing you right now, because I probably won't go to Zombie High School first. But here I am outside of Zombie High, and they got their cool little school bus out. Well, then I got a lot of zombies up there, just one inside the little bus. They do got a zombie crossing sign. Here we are outside Erie Estate during the daylight. Now, there's not really any decorations outside this haunt. At night it looks really cool because they got some cool lights lit up on it. But right now it's operating for kids. You can go in there and do some puzzles, which I'm going to do here in about 10 minutes with my little guy. Because he's dying to go into the haunts. He thinks it's going to be scary. He likes it when it's scary, but... What's that? Yeah, look inside the eye. It's a clown. Ooh, look at JJ. It's a scary clown inside that eye. Pretty much the only thing to see at Erie Estate during the day is the sign and a little gazebo covered in skeletons at the entrance to the queue line. And as you can see by that sign, it is Halloween. Spooky fun haunts for young scare seekers. Let me get a shot outside of Fairground Freak Show. We got the queue line set up here. This is a really, really good haunt. It's probably actually maybe the best one here, or second best one at the very least. And tonight those doors will be open and you'll be able to walk into Slaughterhouse. Still can't see much yet. But they do have this cool van out here, well, truck of some sort. Oh yeah, look at that. What a cool truck. I always wanted to get a big old truck for my haunt like this. Look at that distressing they've done on it. I wonder if it actually moves, if they can drive it or if they have to move it some other way out here. Kind of give you another daytime shot of the queue entrance to Slaughterhouse. Got some Christmas lights hung up there. And if I remember correctly, it's like a restaurant scene right inside the doors there before you actually enter the queue line. Alright, let's go walk through and check out Tombstone Territory now during the day. This is always one of the best scare zones they have here. Look at that cool cow skull. I really like the giant crates they stick out here and then they hide behind them. And then look, there you go. This is where they keep one of their fire extinguishers. And over there they got a Unit 70 skeleton horse animatronic. And down there with the lattice, there's usually speakers behind there playing sound. Let me take a look at the Cedar Point's fog machines. They stick theirs in giant metal boxes and then hook them directly up to 5-gallon pails. Ah, check out the horse-drawn hearse. Looks like these are some Unit 70 horses. At least I think they're from Unit 70. Oh, they're pretty hard. They don't feel like latex. Yeah, check out the dude driving the hearse. Is there a coffin inside here? No, but it looks like they've got some sort of a animatronic that's going to be going off periodically throughout the night. So Tombstone Territory has the best decorations by far of all the scare zones, I think. Look at these, man. Look at these wagons. You know, and then just some generic Bucky skeletons dressed up. They got a bunch of these coffins in their landscaping here, these little tree islands. It's just a plastic cover around some sort of a wood frame, though. And we got some more coffins over here. So not only do we have a horse-drawn hearse, we have a horse-drawn carriage, too. Got some more of those Unit 70 skeleton horses there leading the way. This guy doesn't look like he's in any condition to drive this hearse. That is a really cool horse-drawn carriage they got there, though. So all throughout this scare zone, they got a lot of these barrels stacked up for actors to hide behind and jump out at you. But it's usually pretty dark back here. They don't have a lot of light in Tombstone Territory. So that's also what makes this one of the best ones. It's the best chance to get scared. Yeah, there we go. We come to the end of Tombstone Territory, right in front of the train. And they got a lot of whiskey barrels. I really like all these. Let's take a close-up look. Oh, there's another fire extinguisher. Yeah, as you can see, there's lots lots of barrels, lots of opportunities for actors to hide and jump out at you. The outside of Cutthroat Cove here during the day. Let's take a look at the entrance. Yeah, there's usually a really good scare right here as soon as you walk in the first time. This light is, they shine that in your eyes. And they got this fogger kicking out fog. They always have an actor come jumping out from behind that fence. It's always a really good scare. These are really cool fake rocks. I wonder what they're made out of. Oh, it's like some sort of fiberglass resin. You can see they sculpted those. This is a close-up of the pirate ship here. Man, look at that wait for the Maverick. Hour and 45 minutes. I haven't even ridden this ride in years because this queue line is always out of control, even on slow days. We're at the facade of Cornstalkers. I can almost guarantee you this is going to be the longest wait time. It always is, every year. It's an absurdly long wait time to get into Cornstalkers. Oh, looky here, the observation deck's unlocked. It was locked earlier. Let me go up here and take a peek. Yeah, maybe you're not supposed to be up here. I'm just going to get a quick shot of this. Just in case you're not supposed to be. It was open. So a little look of Cornstalkers. Man, I'm nervous about tonight though, because this park is packed today. These lines are going to be out of control. So it looks like they still got the skull from Screamworks. This is the entrance to, oh man, I don't remember the name of it. Trail of the Forsaken. It's a new scare zone this year. Let's go see if we can check out their props. Well, so far decoration-wise, or prop-wise back here in Trail of the Forsaken, all they really have are these round hay bales or straw bales. And that's pretty much it. That's all I see so far. I guess they do have one coffin. There's a little note in there that says, please don't touch. They must have had trouble with people climbing in there. But other than that, and hay bales, that's all there is back here in Trail of the Forsaken for props. Alright, well I found one more thing back here in Trail of the Forsaken. It's a bungee scare. And here's a look at the front entrance of Trail of the Forsaken. So I'm not gonna lie, if they don't put more stuff out at night when this trail opens, I'm gonna say I'm pretty disappointed with this being the new attraction here. You know, you're tearing out Screamworks, which was really cool and had some cool props, replacing it with a haunt that just had basically hay bales as props. That's not cool. And now we're coming up to Harvest Fear Scare Zone. There's a lot out in here to take a look at during the day. Here we can take a look at some of these booths here in Harvest Fear. Kind of get an idea of what's inside all of them. It's supposed to be like some sort of town festival or town carnival, something like that. Giant pumpkin. This is a fun one to sit in and watch. Last year the actors were all really good back here. You know, the props aren't really all that impressive, but it's a really good scare zone nonetheless. They're like these old vintage-y looking banners they got hung up on the fence that separates the scare zone from the mine ride. Yeah, it definitely has a very vintage feel back here. Like this guy. I really like him. Yeah, it's simple. Like I said, the scare zone's decorated simply, but there's 1,000 more decorations in here than that new Trail of the Forsaken. Oh, they even got a dunk tank. I wonder if there's going to be somebody sitting on top of that tonight yelling at people. So they got strong theming back here, I'll tell you that. This one's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun going through. These booths are huge, though, for the amount of stuff they have in them. I mean, this thing's like 8 foot by 8 foot at least. It's only got a couple little props in there. Probably gonna have some actors in here distracting you. Yeah, they got some banners on top of the Town Hall Museum too to fit the theme back here. I also really like how they've got skulls and pumpkins up on their lantern posts. Check that out, they got the gazebo all decorated up too. Oh, I can't wait to see this one tonight. Man, I cannot wait to go through Blood on the Bayou tonight. This is another one of the really good haunts here. This is an outdoor one. It's not a scare zone, even though it's advertised as one. It's just one way. This is the entrance, and it exits out by the over near the exit for the, or not the exit, but towards the end of the dragster track. And then they got this really cool boat house right outside the entrance to Blood on the Bayou. Oh man, this thing is awesome lit up at night. In line for the first haunt, Freak Show. And I got in line at 6 o'clock and it is now 6:50. And I am nowhere near the entrance. So this is a long queue line. Standing here in line for Freak Show, I can see a part of Cutthroat Cove's maze. Maybe we should be in the next group. So it was a little bit after 7, so it was about an hour in queue. It went a little bit faster since I made a comment about it. Well, I just got out of Freak Show, and I think that might be my favorite haunt here. It starts out a little slow, but towards the middle it really picks up, and it's quite enjoyable. I liked it a lot. The only criticism I really have of it is it's really bright in there. But that, I don't know if that's because their lights are bright or because it's still daylight out. JJ, what'd you think of that haunted house? Did you like it? Did they scare you at all? One? You got one scare? What about you? I got startled one time.
I got twice.
Twice? Yeah, it's hard though when there's that many people in a group going through. There was like 20 of us. Well, we're getting ready to walk into Slaughterhouse, and I caught a glimpse of the queue line. This is going to be a brutal wait. But we ain't got nothing else to do. What, say it again? It's a hush puppy?
Hush puppy.
That's cute. Is it over an hour wait?
No.
Oh, excellent.
It's a puppy.
This is all I can show. Is this angry dude? So these are all hush puppies then, huh? Look at all those poor little hush puppies. Oh, Elvis, man. I love the king. Oh, dude, this is no wait at all, hardly. That's maybe 10 minutes. I want to get a good shot of the front of Slaughterhouse. So I waited over an hour for Freak Show, but this is pretty much going to be a piece of cake wait. I was just about to say I didn't see anybody running out until this group came busting out of there. No, that's not a good sign. Not running, not running. Oh, he's not even interested. Yeah, we're getting close. We should be in the next wad of people going in. Look at that guy up there, getting ready to read the rules. Thank God the temperature dropped too, man. It was sweltering earlier, so now it's starting to turn out pretty nice. Woo, so we just got out of Slaughterhouse, and I think they did a really good job this year in there. We got lucky because we were the front of the group, and they were doing smaller groups anyway because the line's not real big. That makes it that much better going through there. There's a lot of good scare opportunities in that one, and it's got a lot of good detail. I think even little JJ got scared a couple times. I think I only got one kind of a jump scare, but it doesn't matter. I really liked it. It was good. Good fun time. Oh, they're starting to shoot the fog out and Trail of the Forsaken. I don't see any actors yet, but this is going to be fun. Coming into Trail of the Forsaken, and I'm not going to give any commentary. I'm just going to film. So I'm not going to say anything after this. We're just going to walk and see what we can see. Oh, bungee guy. It's hard to see, but there is some sliders out. What's the matter? Why is he walking? Walk, buddy. Oh.
They get you when you don't expect it.
They just got Jake mode pretty good. Oh, it's really hard to see right here. Say hi.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, look at this dude with a lantern. Now, unfortunately, you can't see much in this low lighting. They don't have a lot of light back here. Here we go, heading into Harvest Fear at night. This one should be a lot brighter than Trail of the Forsaken. Dude. Oh, JJ loves the actors back here in Harvest Fair. Go on, bud. It is really, really foggy back here. Nice and bright back here in Harvest Fair. The gazebo looks lit up at night. I'm hoping while I'm standing here filming this, somebody comes up and scares me from behind. I love getting scared. Giving them a chance. I don't think there's any takers. Ooh, look at that. That is so sweet. I'm going to head into Tombstone territory. And just like the other ones, I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to walk through here. And it might be, this one's pretty low lit, so you might not get very much good footage from this. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, here we go. Is she gonna scare us? Nope, that's security. Oh yeah, this is dark. Dark back here. They could really do it. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see back here in Cutthroat Cove. Some pretty good stuff though.
Don't look at the dead body. Smile, you're on camera.
The Jaws just got out of Cutthroat Cove, and I think they actually possibly have added a couple new scenes in there. They didn't get much filmed. It was really dark, but they did a really good job, man. I had a good time. A lot of fun. Even got scared a couple times. I'm going to go through that a few more times tonight. What'd you think, Jay? Did you like it? Did you like getting scared by the pirates? Boo-boo.
What?
Did you like the pirate one?
Yeah.
I'm heading back to go into Deprivation, but I did want to show the Steel Vengeance sign all lit up at night. I thought it looked really awesome. And I'm in line to do Deprivation, and I'm underneath the Steel Vengeance, and I can hear that roller coaster riding around. Dude, I want to ride it so bad, but the wait's 2 hours. But instead, we're going to go into here, Deprivation. Total blackout. Dude, that Steel Vengeance drop is crazy. There's groups into Deprivation. I think we waited about 20 minutes to get into this one. We watched about 15 Steel Vengeance cars go by. Alright, I just got out of Deprivation, and it's nothing more than a black maze, but I got good scares in there because you can't see anything, but they can see you. And there's some loud sounds and some, some touch stuff, but I mean, not the actors touching you, but like pool noodles and I don't know, just various textures you end up touching. But it ended up being pretty good, even though it's a blackout maze. I got the best scares so far. It's tough to see, but here's the boathouse in front of Blood on the Bayou. We're about to go on in. Alright, here we go. We're getting ready to head into Blood on the Bayou. Camera's about to die. Yeah, here we go. There's the exit. It's also the last little bit of juice this camera's got, just about. The exit off this graveyard here underneath the dragster. Man, that's a super fun one. I love Blood on the Bayou. What a good time. Oh, it's hard to see the front of Erie Estate. Yeah, there's not much light there. Hard to make out. Oh, we're about to jump in line for Erie Estate. Ooh. It'll really be the second time we went through it today, because we went through it earlier for the lights on thing. We just finished up going through Erie Estate, and it was really fun. It's the same as it's always been, but it's good. It's got good little hiding spots. It's a little bright, but, whatever. It's still fun. We went through it earlier, too, for the little kid event, and it's kind of like a game of Clue. You go from room to room, and they give you clues, and you're trying to figure out who damaged one of G.A. Boakling, or however you say his name's prized possession or something. So they've got a bunch of different characters and a bunch of different weapons. You got to figure out who the character is and what the weapon was. But that was earlier today. Right now, it was just pure scare. And it was good. Good time. Well, now we're heading into the new Hex Lights Out. I mean, Hex is old, but the Lights Out event is new. It doesn't look like too long a wait. This is going to be fun. Here's a look at the front of Hex Lights Out. They're currently shut down because they had a fire alarm, but they expect that they're going to get open pretty quickly, so we're just going to go ahead and get in line because we only have this house and Zombie High School left to do. Alright, well, we just got done with Hex Lights Out, and what did you think, Jake? It was basically just Hexed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the same haunt, but you had a flashlight. It was an interesting effect. It's a good haunt anyway. I really like Hexed. What'd you think? Did you like it? He liked it. He's not putting them up, but he liked it. JJ had a flashlight, I had the flashlight. It's got an interesting effect with the flashlights, but it's almost like they gave away too many in the group. Like it probably should have been a couple less, and then it probably would have been a little scarier. But I mean, I really like it. It's a good haunt. They didn't change anything other than that. I'm not sure really why they went with a flashlight type theme in it to begin with. Thought it was fine the way it was, but well, we're gonna go hit up the last haunt, Zombie High. There we go, last haunt for the night, Zombie High. Hopefully there's not a long wait at all, because I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. We are the last group, so here we go. Whew, man, and not a moment too soon either, because I'm exhausted. Well, and there you have it, the end of the night for us here at Halloweekends. Just got done with Zombie High, and it was pretty low energy, and I'm not gonna lie, I would say 80% of the actors just watched us walk right past them and didn't even do anything. But I'm going to give them a break for two reasons. We were the last group. It is midnight, so they're probably wore out. And the other thing is it's super hot inside that haunt. Man, they need to get them actors like some fans or some air conditioner or something. And plus, Jay was with us. Sometimes actors don't go nearly as hard when they see the little kid, but man, most of them wouldn't even move. But, you know what, it's a good looking haunt, so we'll go with that. Well, that's going to do it for us for our Halloweekends Haunt 2018, Cedar Point. The only thing we didn't get to do was Cornstalkers, because the line was so long. And poor Katie has gotten horrendously sick, so that's why I haven't even been showing her, because she just looks terrible. So we got to get her back to the hotel and get her some rest. So, thanks for watching. Take care.